Hey Aquarius, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a timeless bonus reading. This is an intuitive reading using Oracle and Tarot. We're going to be asking what's coming towards you. You guys, a lot of you have been through it lately, and I want some good news. That's what I'm asking Tarot. So it's a conversation, right? So we only let the cards that fly out dictate the message. They have to fly out for you. We're going to start with Oracle. For any of you guys who have been with me for a while, thank you so much for supporting, loving up the channel, loving each other up, you know, praying for each other and all that good stuff. And for anybody who's giving me a chance today, it's the first time they've been to the channel. They don't want their time wasted and want to see if it's a fit. Welcome. It's a really loving and active community. Feel free to say hi if you'd like for me or anybody else to pray for you. That's something we always do here. And the power of prayer, I believe in it. Lifts me up, lifts you up. So simply put a hello or an emoji, whatever you're comfortable with, in the comment area. And that gives us something to focus on that represents you, basically. So starting with Oracle, we have the message, as you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. So even if it's a penny, it's more the action. And this does not even mean only materialist on the material realm. It's talking also about energetically. So for instance, let me give you an example. If you're being called out to hang out with friends or something, know when to draw that line, when giving of yourself or your time, your energy is now going into your reserves. Save your reserves for yourself. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. You need that energy, right? We have the message from the Divine Feather Messenger deck of the Blackbird. The magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. Yes. And then we have your affirmation. So this is something you can repeat to yourself. You can keep in your back pocket, so to speak, all week long. It says, I let go, I release, I am within perfect possibility. All right, you guys. Now be real with yourselves. The cards that are about to fly out, they're going to dictate the message pretty quickly. And I'll unpack that for you before I get more detailed, just so you know whether or not this is your reading. Don't try to make it fit. Don't give Tarot all your power. This is simply there to empower you. All right, what messages need to find Aquarius right now? Please make it clear. We only read those messages that fly out, and if they fly in reverse, that's how we read them. We start out with a Hierophant. Hierophant rules over kind of the structure we give life and our commitments, our belief systems. Life is so big and expansive. It's hard as human beings, as amazing and beautiful as we are, it's hard to orchestrate everything. It's hard to take it all in sometimes. So we create these systems of belief. We create systems. They give us a false feeling of control, but they're important systems nonetheless. So this can be institutions, even like marriage. This can be kind of like even the book of rules or the code of conduct that we have in certain places. So we start with the Hierophant. We have the Five of Wands coming upside down. So this is a sense of like understanding that there's conflict, but you are willing to tolerate it, or you're not going to give into it. We have Nine of Wands, which is this resiliency, and we have and not giving up. And then we have Two Swords, which is an important decision to make, but it's not an easy one, which is often the case with important decisions. One more. We have Ace of Swords, clarity. Beautiful. That's what we want after we get Two of Swords. See how she's blindfolded? She's got these two swords that represent opposite sides of a decision. She's blindfolded and she can't see the moon behind her. And that moon represents her intuition. So when we can't feel our intuition, what's the case most often is that there's fear blocking it. And that's the blindfold in this case. So what I love about your reading so far is it looks like cutting through that blindfold, slicing through is reality, is clarity, is truth. Now, how it gets to you, I'm not quite sure, and I have a feeling that the tarot will let you know. But yeah, so it looks like a lot of you guys are finding yourselves within a system, an institution, or even like partnership of some sort, and having some conflict there. It feels like you're trying to rise above or suppress it, or just not give in to it. And despite all that, there's this resiliency, there's this, you're toughing it out basically. And then there's this decision. I have a feeling the decision is going to change everything. Hierophant, please unpack this for me. What's this Hierophant? This is group identification. This is conformity, rules. Sun, happy, joyful, happy, good times. What is this, Sun? What is this all about? I have a feeling you're doing things your own way. Five of Wands. Awesome. Busting through is it pays off. Hey, not giving into this conflict it looks like it's working for you. You're going to be getting messages, good news, quick, and it's going to be a passionate offer coming through. And I feel like you have manifested this. You know what it feels like, Aquarius? It feels like you took the higher road. It feels like there's this squabbling. There's the option of squabbling down here, and you're like, I got bigger visions, and you rose above. And even if that meant like ignoring it, even if that meant suppressing it, whatever it was the best road you could conjure up, right? It's the best road you could have possibly taken, and it pays off. All of a sudden, there's all this positive acceleration towards a goal. And I think you're going to have this passionate offer. This is either a creative endeavor, a project landing in your lap. This could even, it doesn't look like a relationship reading, but you know, it is a passion thing. So, and everything transforms with the Magician. We'll get into that in just a moment because that is really fantastic energy. But for right now, I would like to keep the flow and just get some more messages out on the rest of your reading. Nine of Wands, resiliency. I think your eye is on the prize and you got another ace landing in your lap. Oh, a reward. I feel like you're getting rewarded. This has undoubtedly, and you've got Ace of Swords already here. I wonder if you'll get an Ace of Cups. But you are undoubtedly getting rewarded for your steadfastness, your tenacity, your resiliency. And it has not been without its hardship. Some of you guys have even lost some support, alliances, some friendships here. What's this? Make sure they're all upright. Three of Cups. I think that there's almost been like a price, standing your ground, rising above it all. You're looking at the bigger picture, what you want to put time and effort into. Here's our Ace of Cups. And that time and effort pays off. You're drawing to yourself the right players. This is busting through is the Knight of Wands, carrying that passionate offer. Here we have the Ace of Cups. For a lot of you guys, this is going to be a creative endeavor. For a few of you, it could be a relationship thing. This would be a very passionate, very chemistry-driven, fast-moving relationship. But really, Ace of Cups talks about this overflowing of happiness and a sense of emotion, like creative. That's why it can rule over creative endeavors. I just feel like for a lot of you guys, this is going to be something that creatively feeds your sense of purpose in life. And it's your resiliency, your tenacity, taking the higher road that gets you there. And it's been noticed. It's been noticed, I feel like. And now they're coming forward. So then you have a decision to make, right? There's a little mental conflict around this because it's a difficult choice. And why is it difficult? Because you got that blindfold. That blindfold is your fear. And when we have that fear, we can't feel our intuition. It makes sense, right? And it also further makes sense because the card that flew out is the Death card. That means it's undoubtedly an ending of something. It's like by making this decision, you fully admit to yourself that an era is over. And so it's interesting because there's almost like, it's like this little kid that's covering their eyes and they're like, if I don't look at it, then there won't be a monster in the room. In this case, the monster is really good because the Death card it looks like a monster, but the Death card is like a lot like the seasons, right? You need one to come through for the next to follow. Like, this is a natural ending. It's a very natural ending. And so it's okay. You can be the little kid for a little while, covering their eyes. You know, I want to give you a pat on the back because it's already your resiliency that has called in these opportunities. But you know, it's almost like a soulful reading, like your soul signed up for this, because it's like you got over one hurdle, which is you were tested with this conflict, you were tested with it, and in that face of conflict, you chose the higher road. So that's one hurdle, and you're getting rewarded, all these opportunities. But it's like the opportunities, ironically, are they are offering another test. And now you get to choose to let this, like, bygones be bygones, to let this era end and to fully go on to this new era. And that's a lot. Tarot holds those messages. It's all about transformation and cycles, death, birth, cycles in tarot. So you're going to hear that oftentimes from tarot readers, but this is what that means. Oftentimes they don't unpack it. And I always appreciate it when I understand, well, what does that mean exactly? Because we all hear those new agey words like transformation and, elevate, our souls are elevating and blah, blah, blah. And I don't mean to blah, blah, blah and disrespectfully. It's just that there's a practical side of my nature, and I'm sure a lot of your natures, that is like, WTF that mean? What does that mean? So this is what that means. It's ironic. It's ironic because you are getting a reward that also gives you another challenge. You're in a video game. It's like you got past this level and now you're on the next level, and each level has its challenge, right? But this is a beautiful challenge because cutting right through is reality and clarity, okay? So tell us about this reality and clarity. Beautiful. Tell us about this reality and clarity. We have Two of Pentacles out, Temperance, yes, transformation and balance. Let's get a new deck here. I want to know, because this is our big buildup. This is our big buildup. It's like the universe is giving you all these. You have plenty of options to come up with an excuse. You have plenty of places, forks in the road, to come up with an excuse not to go forward into the next level, right? Getting yourself unstuck. Hope drives this beautiful news landing in your lap. Temperance is all about balance. What do you need to bring back into balance in your life in order to make you feel like you can focus and prioritize? This mental strength, this courage and clarity is coming through. And it's all about Eight of Rods. Good news. Collaboration. I think some of you guys are getting job opportunities. Some of you guys getting an opportunity to work in a different way or with different people to level up your game. Some of you guys are going to be, that collaboration is actually on yourselves. Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, you get another Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Cups, you know what? A lot of you guys are getting the opportunity. You can come up with excuses if you want. This is a fork in the road. But you're getting an opportunity to do something that you are truly creatively driven to do, that fills your cup, makes you happy, gives you a sense of purpose in life. It feels like it's too good to be true that we could actually make a living off of that. Some of you guys are going to be being beckoned to start a business, doing something that gives you total joy, and it's scary as shit. Excuse my language. I wonder if I can bleep that out. Sorry. Yeah, it's scary though, but it's inevitably a rebirth. Death card means rebirth. So you're going to be new characters, new players, new opportunities are going to be moving into your life. You've already reaped the rewards of your tenacity, taking the higher road, not getting stuck in the squabble, not getting pulled down into the lower frequencies. So you've proven yourself. You've got what it takes. You just have to believe it, right? All right, you guys, I'm sending you off with love and light. I hope that was helpful. Take good care. Please like and subscribe if you found it to be. Bye-bye.